Copy that. Johnson, attack that boom cannon. Yeah! That's some good attacking, Johnson. Boom Beach, come with a plan or leave in defeat.
Yo, guys, welcome everybody. I hope that we have, why isn't the chat, is the chat working? Do we have chat coming in? How you doing, Shish? We got Shish Kebab on the voice chat with us today.
Good morning or afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. But it's morning here. How's it going?
Yeah, guys, good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. Sorry I didn't have this all set up, but, I mean, we did, actually. How'd you like my Johnson, attack that boom cannon intro? That was cool, right?
Blast from the past. Yeah, that's awesome.
Blast from the past, yeah. Big shout to Supercell for putting out quality little cartoon advertisements way back in the days. Anyways, guys, I don't see chat coming through. I don't know. I mean, it shows we have 35 people watching, but I don't see chat moving, so I don't know what the heck's wrong. I'm telling you, YouTube's been wonky donkey. I'm not gonna lie. I hope that really sucks. It's like now a lot of live Q&A, right? We can't get chat.
I mean, it kind of helps to have the chat.
There we go. Now I see it. My bad. All right. What's up, Falcor? I see you, brother. I feel like I've been waiting for a full week for this. No, guys, we're excited. Hey, do you guys see a little difference in the graphing area today? Shish, do you think they could find what's going on with this graph today? Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Are we jumping right into it? We're gonna wait a minute for people, or that's up to you.
Yeah. Just pay attention. There's been some updates made.
Yeah. There's some lines there. A lot of lines. You guys have been asking for lines. We bring you lines.
Yes, you guys update 3.5 or whatever. What's up, everybody? Again, Lone Island Rail, how you doing, my friend? Bugaboo Boom says, hi, chat. What's up, James B. Coogan? What's up? Guys, before we really get started, can you hear myself just fine? Can you hear my buddy Shish Kebabber just fine? And I hope everything is all fine. Cameron FTW says, yes. Todd Bickett, hello. Abo Joss, what's up, my brother? Alex Darby, I see you. TX Rangers, Holy's Batman early. What? Oh yeah, it's early, man. This is it, bro. Just tech tree planner out. What I want to know is will there be cake at the end of the tech tree? We'll
in the next update, maybe.
Next update. Be patient, right? Just kidding. Gearheart, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Blaze Beard, what's up? JPat1, I see you too. Spencer J, what's up, man? Guys, Fritoline, hello. Nice intro, thank you. Guys, when I say Johnson, attack that boom cannon, it's a little bit exaggerated because in the short, he doesn't go like Johnson, attack. He just goes Johnson, attack that boom cannon. Like, I don't know. I kind of stretch it out, but whatever. I have my own little twist to it, I guess. We got Dean. Hey, brother, looking good. Dean, you're looking good, man. How you doing? Nate the Great, how you doing? Posting on telly soon. Yeah, guys, if you don't mind, rock and roll. We get Mr. Silva, Mr. Papacus, Mr. Zwam, coming in with a 10.99 through Super Chat. Thank you, Mr. Silva. Again, always amazing. Guys, big shout out to Mr. Silva. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. 1 second here. Oh, you know what, guys? For the first time, not for the first time, but let's have Mr. Silva come on and kind of look at the tree as well as like you guys, and kind of we'll see what he thinks of it too. So let's bring him in, guys. Hello, Mr. Silva. Hello, welcome to our your first ever kind of live Q&A of Warships Season 22. I hope you enjoy it, and you're ready for Season 22.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
Yeah. Again, thank you for
this. This will be a first.
Yeah, this will be a first.
We'll get your reactions as you see this awesome tree ahead of us.
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope it's enough.
Bon dia.
Bon dia.
Well, yeah.
Mr. Boombastic, what's up, man? Falcor again, Bonbon Jegley, how you doing, guys? Robert Lee, tell me when Seekers and Choppers and Bullet is. That's all I need to know. I don't know about that. Oh, Chicken's trying to call me. Brack! Okay, tell me, Seekers. I don't know if you want Seekers this season. I don't know. We'll see. There's lines. Woo, says Falcor. Zero Boom Beach. What's up, man? Big Bear Ballin, season 22. Woo, guys. Yeah, guys. Hello, everybody. Let me just get through the Just Dawn. I see you too, brother. Commander Rob, hi up and Shish. Get your warships bratwurst this season. Ooh. Oh, speaking of bratwurst, I'm actually going to get some today, believe it or not. We're going to have some for Din Din. We hear you fine. I can't stop thinking about poor Johnson. I know. Johnson, attack that boom cannon. I love it because I like when Johnson's running, he's like, Rah! He's like running out. I think he's going to like beat the boom cannon and just like pops him. Anyways. All right, guys, rock and roll. Let's go. Here is your season 22 starting key, starting rank. And I'll leave it to my buddy Shish Kebabber to kind of, go on about this and explain what all those lines are and what better.
So these are the charts that you guys have known to come and love. If it's the first time you've seen them, well, welcome to the party. But basically what you're going to do here is you're going to figure out what your season 21 finishing rank is. You're going to read that off of the x-axis. That's the horizontal axis along the bottom of the chart. Then you're just going to look up. And you can use these vertical lines that we've also provided too that are really going to help you figure out where the heck you are in that chart. You just go up one of those vertical lines and you'll read off how many keys you'll get. That'll be in the yellow or gold color. And then the blue number above that is actually your starting rank, as indicated by the color coding in the title of said chart. So, for instance, if you finished like in rank 24, then you'll notice that that's going to give you a starting rank of 13 in season 22, and you'll start with 169 keys, which, by the way, is 13 squared.
13 square, that's right. That's good. So there you go, guys. Like Shish Kebabber beautifully and perfectly harmonized said, we have lines now, so it'll better assist you. We plan on making another maybe update in the future where each little tick mark for each actual exact rank where they're thicker lines, so you can kind of see, well, this is 2240 and here's 2280 and every tick guy's mark is separated by 60 stars, right, Shish? 60 stars. Wait. 40 stars, my bad, because it goes 80 then 20. Yeah, so 40 stars. So every 40 stars we'll have the tick mark a little thicker so you guys can really tune in to what's going on.
Whoa, that sounds like future stuff.
Oh, yeah. Shoot. Oh, my bad.
No.
Oh, gosh.
It's like from the future.
Oh,
yeah,
no. Okay, I'm sorry.
Good,
yeah,
right?
I got to step back for a second, guys. Maybe I'm not allowed to do that. It's release update sneak peeks already.
Sneak peeks of the sneak peek.
Sneak peeks of the sneak
Guys,
peek.
are we starting with less keys, or is it just me?
Well, so yeah, okay, so that's a really good question. It's actually a 4-week season, so that's the reason why you'll see that the chests are reduced because of it. And actually, now that we're talking about tech and the fact that it's a 4-week season, remember last season we got that 20% kind of tech boost in the chests?
Yeah.
These chests aren't boosted, so they're scaled as a typical 4-week season would be.
Oh, okay.
Just throwing that out there.
Really quick. Good question. Chicken wants to join the chat, guys.
It's the chicken.
It's
of course.
chicken, bro. Let's do it. Just don't sing your chicken Oscar Mayer song, okay, buddy? All right. Chicken.
Show us an Oscar Mayer.
Oh god.
Show us an Oscar Mayer.
We hear feedback.
Oh, sorry, I had you on the TV.
Oh, you're watching on your TV, bro? That's cool. Okay.
Chicken.
We got Mr. Silva on. This is the first time Chicken's been on our Tech Tree Planner, live Q&A. So welcome, Chicken. As Mr. Silva.
Just gets better by the moment.
Just gets better by the moment. So, guys, like I said, wherever you finished, like for instance, me, I poorly finished at rank 22 and 4 stars. So if I go to the ticker here and I look at 22, you can see my cursor. 22.4 is just basically the tick mark. I'm just going to look at that. I'm going to look right up. I'm starting rank 12 with 156 keys. So now that you know your starting rank and your starting keys, we will now move over to, hey, how many upgrade tokens am I starting with? No problem. We got that answer for you as well. Again,
I should probably also put this in your Telegram room, huh? That would be a good idea.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the Telegram room, guys, that's the only place where you're going to be able to get a copy of this for your own self. So if you guys join my Telegram room, and the bot, I don't even think I have it working right now. Oops. Let me get it. Sorry, that was bad. I didn't get that Streamlabs bot working. My bad. But
it's now in your Telegram room.
Thank you.
Pinned in, notified.
Oh, Shish Kebabber with the just releasing all the goodies. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. So guys, CloudBot should be live now. So go ahead and put in if you need to find out where the Telegram room is. We can do that now. But join the Telegram room. That's where it is. Shish Kebabber just freshly took it out of the oven. It's there pinned up there in the Telegram room right now. Shish, drop it in the telly. Just saw it. Says Stoke721. Boom, Shish Kebabber without delay.
It's also in swap and sugar ship rooms for those shippers that are part of those groups.
Yeah, guys. Shish Kebabber spreading it all around the Telegram town. All right. So anyways, friends, now this is your starting tokens. Shishka, if you want to continue to,
Yeah, so this is the same idea as the other chart. You're going to read your finishing rank from season 21 along the bottom horizontal x-axis, and you will look up, and you'll see a number. That number is expressed in the unit of thousands, so we just didn't write 3 zeros after every number, Save computer pixels. So that's how many tokens you're going to start with, okay? So, but that's basically that number is going to be in millions, right? Yeah. So, for instance, if you finished in rank 24, you look up, you're going to start with, what is that, 3,460? Okay, I'm just small on my screen.
That's 480.
Yeah. So that's 3,480,000 starting tokens. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is before you open your 4 chests, okay? Because we don't know what rank you're going to open those in.
Yeah, exactly, guys. Maybe we should probably put that like a little note up there. This is prior to your 4 out of 4 chests or whatever. Future updates, perhaps. I don't know.
Maybe.
But anyways, guys, so there you go. So again, for me, 22.4, I look up, I'm starting with 3.2 million upgrade tokens. So 3,210,000 upgrade tokens. Again, it's in the thousands. We didn't want to add a bunch of zeros according to pixel. We want to save pixel space, and it would look ugly if we did that. But anyways, Chicken, just where did he go? He left? He backed out. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Anyways, guys, so there you go. There's that's the first part of this. If you guys need to like ask a few questions, where am I starting? I started here. We can definitely answer that at the end of the stream. We can go back to this. But again, guys, this covers everything. The little lines are going to better assist you into looking at exactly where you're starting. And you can still use a ruler if you like. But I mean, it's just, we're making it better every time. Okay. So just, yeah, rock and roll.
Yeah. This little lines really, really help out.
Yeah.
Especially at the cutoff points, it's really good for you to have to be really sure on where you're starting.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you approve, right, Mr. Silva?
Oh yeah, big time.
Did you already get your copy of it? Are you looking at it?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
All right, guys. So Mr. Silva already has his copy, guys. That's Mr. Joam. If I said, man, I feel so bad. But Joam.
It's something in between what you're saying, but it's close enough for both. So that's more than okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
No.
And then, so guys, he has his. So make sure you go to my Telegram, join the Telegram, guys, because there's a plethora of information and people there that are gonna definitely assist you. As if you ask a question, I'm sure somebody's online to help you. So that's what's amazing about the Telegram room. So let's move down now to the tech tree, guys. The potatoes or the.
This is what they all want to see. They'll figure out their starting tech later. What are they going to spend it on?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here it is, folks. This is Tech Tree Season 22. We all know that, we get all that good stuff. Again, these are all the subtotal. The subtotals are in green, and the little tier totals for each unlock for each pick is there in the white, right? So obviously we know that.
OP.
Yo.
Can I just interrupt just for a second?
Go ahead.
I have my 2 kids here that want to say hi to everybody. Andre and Tiago.
Hello.
Hello, guys. Yes, guys, big shout.
Bon dia.
Bon dia. Bon dia.
Bon dia.
Bon dia. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's
they were
okay.
Really eager to this.
It's okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you, Mr. Silva, for sharing them with you. Okay. Chicken's back. Chicken.
Oh, sorry. I was on the TV again.
Chicken.
Yeah, we're here.
So Chicken, my friend. How do you have anything to say? What do you think about the season so far? Did you look it over?
Yeah, looks kind of meh.
Okay. All right. So, anyways, folks, moving on. We'll see if we can get some input from Chicken as we go. We'd love to get input from the Chicken. I mean, who doesn't, right? You want to hear Chicken input. Okay.
I think it's going to be interesting for sure.
Yeah. No, absolutely. What's the most interesting thing, guys, of them all? I think. Could we just spill the beans, Shish? Do you think? I mean, like.
Well, the name of the season is called Abilities.
You're
right?
gonna
So we got GBE abilities.
We got GB abilities, guys. Special gunboat abilities, right?
Yeah, and think about the worst gunboat abilities you can imagine in the game. And I'll just tell you right now, we get 3 abilities throughout this tree, and odds are you're going to probably be able to figure out what the 3 abilities are, give or take 1 or 2. That being said, don't think that's going to be in a bad way. We're going to show you how to make the most out of these things as we go through the tree.
Yes, guys, you come to the right place all the time. And if you want this tech tree planner, I will say again, go to my Telegram room. It is pinned by the Shish Kebabber, and you'll be ready to go. It's all you need. It's like your little go-to little pocket planner for Warships Season 22. I'm not lying. Okay, guys, so moving on. We do get shocks right away early, so breathe a sigh of relief, guys. We do have shock bomb. But again, you're like, Ops, where's the flare? Where's the flare? I don't know yet. We'll just keep looking. Guys, first boosting unlock this season is DBD. We got the Ice baby. I don't see any troop health, troop damage, or anything around. But we are starting icy hot today. Are
you going to grab that at the gates, Sophia? Are you saving up for something else?
You know what, man? We don't like to really give like perspectives on what's going to be hot, what's going to be not. We just kind of present the tech tree. That's for you to do, Chicken. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we don't want to invade that content space. Not only that, but we don't want to make a mistake, right?
Yeah.
So the best idea here is to give an overview and a flavor and to discuss what different options mean. But we'll leave it to the individual to chart their own path, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, by all means. Yeah, no, it's great to have your where you're going to run, but we just don't want to do that because we don't want to like say, well, do this, and then they do that, and then they come and give me a bunch of thumbs downs. You told me to do that, or something. No. So you guys, exactly what she said. You chart your own ideas and how you do. We'll present them to you guys, and you guys take it with whatever you want to take it with, right? So again, DBD, guys, we know what that does, right? It bolsters and boosts the all your bomb cannons and every kind of defense you lay out with a little higher of a bang to your troops. So. It's there, ready to go. You got heavies. We have heavies. We got mines. Mines are always a great thing at the beginning of the season. They do kind of. I mean, yeah, they're
well, they're usually good value. Depends on the troop combos that are coming at you, but by and large, if people step on those mines, they're going to blow up and they're going to hurt.
Right,
and they're cheap.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. So, we look so far, guys, between 2 and 3 ERs. We see that we have heavies, Zukas, riflemen. And no flare still. What the heck is up with that? But we don't really mess with 2 ER. We jump right into 3 ER. So let's move over there right now. There are the flares right there, folks.
This is not entirely true. I mean, you got to be careful jumping so fast. So with starting key amounts, I'm going to bet there's a good amount of you that might end up starting off in 2 ER because unless you sacrifice a few choices to kind of hurry up to get into 3 ER and to get flares, you might find yourself without flares when you're starting at 4-4 chests.
Yes.
So keep that in mind.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry. You know what it is? I think I'm just so selfish because normally I'm starting. I jump gung-ho to past 2 ER. So let me step back and apologize. You're right. Shish Kebabber's right, guys. I can't speak for everybody that you're going to just say, you know what, we're going to just jump to 3. Although I think most people will if they have starting.
I don't.
You don't think so?
I really don't. No. I mean, because I finished top 500 and I barely have enough tech to get flares, and that's if I sacrifice some things in 2 ER.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Well.
And
go ahead.
And OP, do I see Mr. Bullet in 2 ER?
Yeah, there's Bullet up there too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. He's a dead.
So that's what I mean. I think people might be going after him or whatever, and I could see a lot of reason to hang out in 2ER land for a little bit. It just, it's a 4-week season, so our starting tech is also scaled for the tech that's in those chests. So we're not starting off as far in this tree.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I forgot. That's right, guys. Bullet's there. He's there in the back corner there of a dead end node. So yeah, my bad. Yeah, no, I need to review the tech tree too. But no,
hey, that's why we're all doing this together. That's what makes it so good.
Exactly. Yeah, like Papucha. Yeah, a huge chunk of people will be at the 2ER. Absolutely. Yeah, that's right. Because Bullet, guys, is that he's expensive, right? So if people do go for Bullet, that's going to put him back a little bit. Absolutely. So my bad. So again, flares are there after 3ER, right after, but like we all, like Shishkwabber said, don't jump too fast to 3ER because it just might not be that way for most people. Understood. So, but after 3ER, guys, we do have the flare. So there it is. It's right there after 3ER. And then look at that. I still see no signs of red troop damage or troop health. We have built ice, guys. It's ice baby this season, literally starting off the season.
And the mines are going to hurt.
The mines will hurt, yes. Yes,
oh, geez.
Because I don't see a sign of troop health anywhere yet. So, yeah.
Here's a hint: you won't find it till 6ER. Yeah.
Oh, and another little nugget. There's only 50% this season.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this season, one of the flavors of this season that you kind of need to get used to is lack of troop health. So keep that in mind as we go forward. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. They say title the season abilities. It's going to maybe better worded it. Do you have the ability to succeed without troop health until 6ER? That's okay. That's what it should have been, But no.
And when you're that desperate to keep your troops alive, you'll throw anything and everything you can out of your gunboat in an attempt to keep your troops alive. So welcome to this season.
Welcome to season 22.
Yeah.
It's like survival mode, right?
I get that impression. It's going to get really rough midway through the season before we get that troop health, I think. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah.
But anyways, guys, troop health is scarce this season. Just saying. But there we can finally see our first gunboat, 8 gunboat ability. What do you call those things? Abilities? Yeah. Super drones or explosive drones. Super drones.
Explosive drones. Now this is one of those abilities where people think, like, I would imagine you're thinking this is one of the crappiest ones in the game, right? But this one, you're going to be surprised. Like, I think we're going to see a lot of people potentially using them because it's another way to do damage, like barrage and artillery. Now you got explosive drones, right?
Right. Yeah. It's just, guys. So don't put them away yet. You just never know. They could be something hot and explosive. But look at the cost to max those suckers out, man.
They are not cheap.
The last upgrade is really crazy.
Yeah, like something where the Seekers should be at for like maxing Seekers. But that's another story.
So that's a good point. So before I forget, you know how we always do the total key and token calculations for every tree? Well, this tree this season had roughly 6 million more total tokens in the entire tree, meaning that tokens are going to be a little scarce because we got a lot of junk like this in there that we don't normally have. That's going to be a potential drain on our tokens. So just keep that in mind this season. Like, we're going to be tight on tokens longer into the season than usual, I think.
Yeah. So guys, be wise with what you're unlocking, and is it the right time to do stuff? Because it's expensive out there, and we have a 4-week season, but just keep in mind that this is a lot. There's 6 million more key upgrade tokens than last season. So
go ahead. They're asking a great question. How much damage do they do? Well, guess what? The tree can answer that. Why don't we just show them the little part we've added to this?
Let's go, guys. Check it out. We have the data here, right here for you guys. Explosive drones,
broken down by rank. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, get that tech tree planner and Telegram right now. They're hot off the press.
10,000?
10,415 guys at rank 5.
That's the total explosion damage. That's all 5, right? You get 5 of these guys when you throw them out. So what we're showing here on the top row is the individual health. Like, if you can show the row labels, that would be great.
The what?
OP. Scroll to the left.
To the left.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just trying so they can read the labels. Okay, so what we're showing is the individual health of each explosive drone, and then the total explosion damage. Because these are the numbers you care about, right? So if you want to know the individual explosion damage, divide it by 5, but who really cares? Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, if you look at this, you get 5
10,000.
drones spawned on each throw, right? 5 times 10 is over 50K in damage. Think about that for a second.
And the GBE cost is pretty decent. Like, again, if you can scroll to so you see the initial cost is 5. So the first one is 5. And then the additional cost for use is going to be an extra 5. So the first one's 5, the next one's 10, the next one's 15, etc. They are a pretty darn good value when you look at that too. So watch out for these guys.
Yeah.
So Shishk, what we're saying is that they do the same damage as a Tick 4 barrage.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
If they live to blow up.
So that's the thing for you guys that have probably been using these things. I think personally the best way to use them, because you know that they have to set for a couple of seconds before they then activate, go to the nearest building and explode. The best way to do that, I think, is under smoke.
Yep.
So if you have smoke, then I think these things are very viable. Funny thing is, though, is smoke comes right before barrage. So then it's almost like a match made in heaven in a way. Like if you go one, you go for the other. So in for an inch, in for a mile, whatever they say.
Well,
I see that being simple gravitas symmetry.
Yeah, guys. So there's your data breakdown for the drones. I mean, again, thank you to Shish Kebaber for compiling that, because my buddy Shish worked hard doing that. So thank you, buddy.
And we've got that for the other abilities too that are coming up. We've got them all broken down.
Too.
Yeah,
Crystal
Shield Projector.
Yeah, we got Crystal Shield Projector too, folks. But we'll get to that in a second. But again, 10,000 at max. Again, it's going to be expensive for the max upgrade, as you saw. But is it worth it? You be the judge on that one. Okay, going back up. So you got the drones. Building health, again, no smokes, guys, but we do have shocks, so you can utilize shocks, I guess, but that's GB, right? I don't know. Just do what you got to do. Will you get the drones? You guys be the judge on that. And it's a dead end node, so it's a path that's off the charted path forward, right? So you guys be the judge on
next
that.
To boom cannons, though.
Next to the
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, we all want boom cannons, right? I mean,
at some point at least. Yeah.
You will want boom cannons sooner or later, so they're there.
Yeah.
They're available.
Yeah. Guys, another troop that's after flares, Warriors, will they be viable this season? I don't know. I don't know.
Early on, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think as bases start to get a little bit more built up and rough, that lack of troop health is just going to catch up with them pretty darn fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's DVD as well, and 2 types of mines and flamers and machine guns. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have smokes either yet right now, so you're not smoking Warriors, right? So,
Mr. Petrick, he raises a good point. Rest assured, sir, it has been tested. We've already taken out ERs with this stuff, so these numbers are good. We take them to the bank. Yeah,
guys, they do. Look. Let's be frank. We've tested right now. Again, we've done this for you guys. Okay,
Mr. Petrick, maybe they do 2K per.
It's each. Yeah, and this is times 5. Right. So maybe that's the problem there too.
Yeah. Drones will go to nearest buildings. Well, not unless you throw them on a building, right?
So the idea is you put you smoke the ER and you throw the drones there, and then pretty much like as soon as that smoke expires, those drones are already set and activated, and boom! Like you don't really need to protect them, from what I could tell, because they can't die fast enough before they explode.
Yeah.
So you're going to get all 5 of them.
Yeah,
if they're under smoke.
Guys, look, let me just be frank here. At 4 ER, we were messing around, just kind of whatevs. We had smokes. Even level 1 smokes are just about as good too. It took 4 drone packs, which is how much GB is that? So it's 5, 10, 15. I mean, you got to have the GB, right? But it was 4 of them under smoke, and when they were all rose,
50 GB.
Yeah,
50, in total, plus the smoke.
Yeah, 50 GB.
Yeah.
So you're spending some GB, but it took only 4 drones under smoke to pop an ER at 4 ER with 50% building health. So
there's still 1 barrage on it too, I believe, right?
Or an artillery shell, I think, or an artillery.
Yeah, because there's building health. There's building health at that.
Yeah, whatever, they work.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you had 1 barrage on it first. You lit it up with 1 barrage, then you smoked it and quadruple droned it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
we got SX Boy says, if you tested, are you branching off to get them? Well, no, SX Boy, we test everything to make sure everything's functioning. And if we're providing you guys feedback on, whether or not they'd be a good choice. They are, but I mean, I don't know. It's just they're very expensive, man.
So it gets down to the fundamental question of base ride or tech ride, basically, right? So if you're going to do that, you're going to sacrifice defenses on your base. So again, the choice is yours. Now, I'll be playing 2 accounts, and I can just tell you one will be kind of more base ridey, but the other will be more tech ridey. There's a very good chance on one account I go that direction, and maybe on another one I go for like rocket launchers, for instance. That's usually a big token drain either way, you know?
Right.
So that's kind of what
Guys.
your choices are probably going to boil down to.
Yes.
Guys, Mr. Jeremy Jacobs has a very good question, but I don't know if it's possible to answer, because something like the Vampire Zukas, can that happen? Like a surprise, but I don't even know if that was an intended surprise, right? Last season.
You know what, man? My buddy Jeremy Jacobs, we were taken back last season. It was an unintended feature, I believe. And I want to say no, there's not going to be Vampire Zukas, but again, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know.
We would have told you the same thing last season based on the information we had. I mean, according to the dev build, even last season, there were no Vampire Zukas in there.
Yeah.
But you go to the live build, oh, hey, it's Vampire
Yeah, they
Zukas,
are.
even though there's no artwork on the tree to show you that.
Yeah.
So that was an unintended feature, but it was cool. So can we ever predict unintended features? No. Well, there's one that we've kind of seen. Maybe we could talk about that. So now that you mention it, so think about this, guys. Okay, we're getting an 8th GBE ability, right? Now in your screen, in your UI display, you've got a nice little slot for that 8th ability. But we're not really just getting 8 now, are we? I told you there's 3. So and we've got all the other GBE abilities. So you can have a total of 10. So what we've noticed is that the UI will just stick out the extra 2 slots just beyond the 8th slot, just further to the left towards your troops. And depending on the aspect ratio of your screen, this might actually overlap with your troop loadout.
Exactly. So example, my iPad. Okay, my iPad. Take a look at what all the 10 gunboat abilities look like on my iPad.
See that?
It covers a couple of my bombardier and some seekers. So be careful when you're tapping your bombardier. You might throw a crystal shield projector out or something. But that's an iPad aspect ratio, guys. You can't do much about it. It's kind of like, well, your SOL. Well, whatever. You guys can put that acronym.
Just get another device.
Just get another device.
I don't know.
Now
well, I
don't
play
get
on
many
an iPad,
abilities.
so I'm worried.
Yeah, or don't get that many abilities, because there might be 1 or 2 that you might decide to skip. Who knows?
Yeah. So that's my iPad, guys. That's my iPad right there. Looks kind of like whatever. Now Shishka Bobber on his device, it looks like this. Look at that.
Yeah, that's my phone, Galaxy S20. It's high aspect ratio, so you can see it's totally an aspect ratio issue.
Yeah,
I
have just this really pet peeve. Why couldn't they put the shield projector underneath the drones to make it a nice 5.5 like rectangular? Like, it just bugs me. It's a pet peeve of mine. But nonetheless, guys, look at the aspect ratio. This is Shishka Bobber's Samsung, right?
Yeah.
What a difference a device makes, literally in this area. So just thought I'd share that with you. So I guess iPad, thumbs down. Samsung, thumbs up.
So there is this potentially unintended feature that we can warn you about right now. So that's about the best we can do.
All right, so there you guys go. And you guys, by the looks of those 2 screens, you see that we have the drones, we have the Super Warriors, and the Crystal Shield Projector. Those are, remember, Shishko, at the beginning, you're saying, think of all the worst gunboat special abilities that we could have, and you could probably be right on choosing which ones we have.
Well,
the
I
only
think
ones they missed were the Crystal Critters and the deployable turret, though those would be on that list too. But yeah, anyway.
I think I might have a solution for that problem. I'll just limit myself to 1 of those.
There you go. That's right, guys.
I will unlock 1.
Unlock 1. Yeah. There you go. So that'll save you keys and upgrade tokens. So boom, look at that. Okay.
Exactly.
So guys, moving on. Let's keep going. We get flamethrowers. Again, remember, we have no troop health right now. Okay. Flamethrowers. We got bomb mines. Again, those are going to hurt. But yeah, there's a lot of ice, a lot of defensive buildings that are gonna hurt without troop health, right? So again, moving on, multi-node number 1, you got the mortars up there, snipers, flamethrowers, whatevs. Okay, but then you got a really interesting one to the right of the boom. Mines.
Yeah,
that one's interesting, guys, because again, I mean they're Mark 1s, but their proto's pretty early, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could debate on which ones might be more, what might be stronger, but I'm thinking like the Flotty's just out. I don't know. Maybe not, because there's no health. I don't know.
Yeah, probably not a contender, but Sky Shield, that would have my money, at least early out of the gate. Sky Shields are always good, especially if we got people trying to throw explosive drones on our ERs or barrage it down.
Or
Sky Shields.
Yeah, so I think Sky Shield's the numero uno, but that could change later because with only 50% troop health, maybe you want to amp some stuff, right? So, again, really interesting. We see that Brick, I think she's going to be a non-existent hero this season. She's at the end of that right side tree. I don't know if she's going to be a star player this season, because is it really going to be a base race? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, and you have the barrage and the drones to spend GBE on. And Brick Battle Orders eats up your GBE, I think.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's very expensive.
Very expensive.
She's good, but well, maybe not with this tech.
Yeah, and especially if you're trying to pick a hero, then you got to compare her to Bullet, because they're the same amount of keys. And I think Bullet is the tried and tested veteran of Warships. I mean, it's basically either him or Kavan at the end, right?
Right.
So
exactly.
He's probably the better choice. I'm imagining there's going to be a lot of Bullet players early out of the gate too.
Oh, absolutely.
That's certainly one of those paths.
Well,
like, let's just go to Bullet. Let's just heavy rush our way to victory, or whatever they're going to do.
Yeah, but without the troop health, even with Bullet and mines all over, I don't know if it's going to be an easy thing to pull.
It's going to be interesting, guys.
Yeah. Depends on the base design, the choices, what the stronger metas are, if people are defending against heavy rush, or if it's mainly heavy Zuka, or even riflemen can be a thing, Because not till those flamethrowers get online. I mean, I bet you they're really strong until flamers come out, and even then, just with a little good shock here or there, it's probably all right.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, so guys, it's going to be interesting to see out of the gate what people decide to utilize and use, because again, we're limited just to heavies, Zukas, riflemen, or warriors, right? And we have Bullet as our first hero. So it's going to be interesting to see what players pull out of their bags there as far as troops. So again, there we go. We have the first GBE node right there down to the right of flamethrowers. Then again, like I said earlier, Brick at a right side dead end node. And then you have barrage up top there's your smoke finally too, guys. So you can use a smoke with your drones if you so choose to use the drones. There they are. And then barrage there if you plan on utilizing that barrage, which most people do at the seasons, but is it worth it now? Well, I don't know. You be the decider of that. When we move to 4 ER, and then finally, there's some light at the end of the tunnel here. We first see our signs of some red troop damage right after the critters. So that'll be nice. That'll be welcomed, right? With a little bit of troop damage.
That's the first red on the board, right? First offensive stat.
Yeah, so we got critters, guys, which are nice too, because critters are great for clearing mines if you need to do that, right?
We will.
Oh, and we will.
Definitely need to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
So here's a fun fact about no TH and Zukas. It just takes one mine to kill your Zukas. Okay, keep that in mind.
One mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it in mind. No pun intended.
We'll
keep
be clearing
it in mind.
a lot of critters. A lot of mines with critters, more than likely. Yeah.
Because
there's rocket launchers.
Yeah, we got rocket launchers right after the critters, guys. Will rockets be strong this season? I mean, with only 50% troop health.
And you have GBD.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys.
Oh, and wait, you have a damage amp potentially on that.
Oh,
before the 4 years. Ooh. So I wonder what that will do to a Zuka.
Yeah. Ooh, it's gonna hurt. So guys, I think rockets. Rockets could be something. It's not much of a dead end node, but still it is. You're still going out of your way. There's 40 keys. Again. Interesting to see where the rockets are placed this season. And then you can see if you go north or southbound of the critters, you run into medics. And again, we have no med kits, guys, either till the end. Med kits. We have medics. So will medics, I mean, that's your only source of healing at this point. And
everything just gets rough till 6 ER, basically. I mean, as we'll see when we get there, that's sort of when things kind of come back to the attacker's favor a bit. But at this point, it looks pretty gross.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
So
if you've got a full base, like a big base rider base.
Absolutely. So you guys can see here the dead end. Oh, not dead end. Sorry. After medics, you can see you can get crystal shield projector. We'll look at the stats on that. Mr. Ferns Mac, thanks for the donation, $1.99. I will start off on legendary facts. Okay, nice, Ferns. But you guys can see here, there's not much. There's different pathings here you can take. You can go medic, shield, projector, another multi-node. There's 8 more mines there, guys. We're looking at that thinking with no troop health, maybe the 8 mines might be the better of the 3 there at that moment. I don't know. But interesting to see that. You can go up to get GBE if you like to do that, or you can move right on to 5th ER. But if you go top path, you got troop damage. You got another multi-node, guys. A laser 2, a microwave or 2, or a doom cannon 1. Again, with no troop health, what looks juicier, right? I don't know. Doom cannons normally for flying troops, right? We want to use them. They're good all around.
Or for heavies.
Yeah.
Like, if people are heavy rushing you too, that could be really nice. A lot of this depends on what's being meta attack at the time, but yeah. It's Doom cannon or laser in my book.
Yeah, Doom cannon
and
or laser.
Laser with DBD and maybe amped. That will be nice for Zukas as well.
Right. Big Bear Bone says no good offense troops up until 5 ER this season. Only hookah and riflemen up that point with a defensive upgrade advantage. Exactly, guys. It's gonna be. You know what? We come to the conclusion sometimes. We were kind of going over all this testing that we think there might be more destruction wins, like percentages, over actual full outright, like maybe full clears. Like meaning, let's say that players are gonna they're going to win by destruction percentages more than or lose by them. It could be that. There could be more of that this season just early on. Like it's dirty, guys. There's no troop health to help you.
Yeah, we made it, full disclosure, we made a dirty 4, like as dirty as you can possibly make it. And then I made it. And then OP made a dirty 4 account with all the offense you could possibly have. How'd that go?
It hurt, bro.
Okay, so it hurts. That's what we know. Now, did we do the best attack? Did I have the best defensive meta design? No. Did he have the best offensive attacking meta? No, of course not, because we were trying all sorts of different stuff testing. But that included barraging out ERs, critter dumping on ERs, whatever. I mean, it was bad.
It was bad.
So yeah.
So you guys can see here then, well, what do we do, man? I don't know. But you got tanks here, guys. Sorry, ABR, they're not green. I don't know. But we got tanks, guys. You have tanks. We have GBE, more GBE. It's interesting. I just don't know. That's why we're thinking
Cosmo's catching on. T-Med, it might be an option. It pains me to say it, but that's where we're leading. But thank goodness you guys caught that train first.
You guys said it first. Listen to me. This might be the first season tanks make a stand in warships because they're armored units. They have a lot of health. You could have Bullet at this moment.
Yeah.
T-Med could be a thing. ABR.
Yeah, with Bullet.
That's
Bullet. A key point. But
and I will give a little nugget too.
Maybe.
Just maybe. But that just keep your eyes, because we have to. Why would medics and tanks possibly be in the same area? Like something's ringing a bell, but we don't know.
Well,
we don't know.
I mean, they do that a lot, honestly. Sure. Those are usually, as Chicken likes to call it, key vacuums, and they could very well still be key vacuums this season. But the good news is that we might be able to get a use out of them this season. There's the potential is there. Yeah, I can't believe we're saying that, but
no, we're not telling you to do it. We're trying to stay away from telling you what to do, but it seems like it could be a viable move, but we don't know. We don't know what's going on, but you guys just make your choice. Let us know what you think, but T-Med could be something, folks.
Yeah, because I mean the medics probably will be useful, but I doubt that they can save Zukas, right? Because they die in one mine.
Right.
Yeah.
They will not be fast enough, while the tanks have the health to stand some punishment, and then the medics can heal them.
Exactly.
So that brings up a good point that makes a nice segue to something we shouldn't neglect to mention, and that's like probably what the best use for the Crystal Shield projector is. In my opinion, it's for saving Zukas.
Yeah.
Because there's no other way you can do that. Like, I mean, yeah, you can try to clear mines, but you're going to run out of ways to clear mines. And let's be honest, even if you do that, sometimes Zukas just like to do their own thing. And you can't save them, right? There's only one choice. Boom, Crystal Shield.
Crystal Shield.
Because
Guys,
they'll eat the mine and be okay.
Speaking of Crystal Shield, let's go take a look. Gosh, another thing too, Shisk, when you go down from it kind of shows you like you're right there, stuff again. Okay, so Crystal Shield, guys, look at that. Shishkabauer found all these images for me. Look at the quality of that. It's just, you can see the scratches on the outside orb. It's crazy. Okay, Shishkabauer, this is the shield health. What is important about this one?
Yeah, so as you guys recall, the shield lasts for a duration of 8 seconds total, and there's this is the total health on the shield. So the rank 1 shield that you open has 275 total health, and then the rank 5 is 475. Keep in mind, the shield absorbs all damage, even over that, but then it's gone. So quite frankly, I think that with this, just getting it's good enough. I don't think that you need to spend 2 million tokens upgrading this thing just to get another 200 health on the shield, because that's not how I'm going to use it anyway. What, I'm going to eat 200 more splash damage with the shield? No, I'm not using it like that. I'm using it just to eat a mine if I walk over it with my Zukas. Or if I had tanks, maybe eat a boom cannon.
Exactly.
But again, this has a cost issue. You got to keep this in mind. Initial cost of 5, but then the additional cost per use of 9 starts to add up very quickly.
Yes.
So I would really just like to, I only feel comfortable using this maybe twice in a fight. But it's in those oh crap moments or whatever. This is definitely a good solution to that.
Yes.
Shish, you guys mentioned the pressure on tokens on this tech.
Yes.
Do we have the same kind of pressure on keys, or is it similar to other seasons?
I think the keys are pretty similar. They kind of iron that out, right? This is a 4-week season, so the keys are pretty much set.
Yeah.
It's the upgrade tokens with these new gunboat abilities. It's really expensive, so it has increased our upgrade token cost from last season to over like 6 million.
Yeah.
But guys,
exactly.
just
that's the gap.
Yeah, that's the gap. And
That's the gap.
FYI, every gunboat ability, which is we have the drones, we have the shield projector, and the super. They're all the same cost upgrade wise. It's over 2 million, right? Like you saw. So they're the same cost. You can see they're 2,067,000. So that right there, like Shishka Barber said, even I think tick 1 would be justifiable.
Yeah, if I do want to open that, if it gets that nasty and I feel like I need that or something. So honestly, I don't have an exact plan right now. I haven't really figured it. I kind of have some ideas, but I really don't know exactly what I'm doing. If I do get that though, I'm not gonna. I don't think so. I don't see the value in upgrading. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, our friends said, what a token scam. Not really, man. I mean, I don't know. It's just they're not forcing us to max them out, guys, but they are expensive. Something where, like I said, I think Seeker should maybe cost something around that. To max.
And look at it this way. You might call it a scam, and maybe you're not wrong in the way you're looking at it, but maybe look at it a different way. See, this provides opportunity. That's why information like this that we provide gives you an advantage over the average player that might fall into that trap. So because of that, that gives us a way to actually be better, to make more informed decisions. So I like that kind of stuff.
Gosh, man, Shish Kebabber just says it so perfectly, guys. He's right. We're here to help you guys, okay? This is your planner. This is live Q&A. You guys have questions, we'll definitely address. Guys, what we'll do is we'll present everything first, and then at the end we'll do any Q&A you guys have, because it's just hard to kind of juggle both at the same time, right? So save all your questions kind of maybe towards the end, and we'll definitely answer what we can, okay? But moving on, folks, we have artillery and shock launchers. So by this time, we can have the peanut butter and jelly if so desired, right?
And bananas with the critters. I don't know. You got a lot of options. Is my point. Peanut butter jelly and banana sandwich time. I don't know, but yeah,
that's right, guys. The bananas are the critters. So there's a lot.
The explosive drone.
Oh, and the explosive drone. I mean, you got.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Because you got lots of ways to rain down pain on your opponent. That's like the one saving grace this season.
Yeah, the banana cream pie, right? The banana cream or banana split. The critters and the drones or whatever. So there's a lot of
whatever it is.
Gunboat.
There's a lot of junk
out there, guys, offensively for you to use at your disposal. But we have shock launchers there. So at this time, you got shock launchers available on defenses. You got rockets, and you got a bunch of other stuff. Again, mind you, there is no troop health at this point. All right.
OP. Moist Toast is raising a very good point, I think, about IT.
Yes, if you don't have IT,
if you don't have
bullet.
IT, get bullet. I mean, it will be hard on non-IT players at this stage, probably, right?
Yeah, the hard truth, guys, is for the non-IT. Yes, it's going to be a little bit stressful. So bullet might be your I mean, because he's not a troop, so if he dies, I mean, you might just get bullet to get you 1 ER and you're done, right? I don't know. But
or you can get barrage and drones and take out ERs that way too. But you might be playing in your own meta.
Yeah, exactly.
There's gonna be a lot of troop losses this season. No doubt about it.
Yeah. Only Me says, why do you guys not agree with Tech Advantage start? Says Only Me. Why do you guys not agree with Tech Advantage? Well, wait, what do you mean we don't agree? I mean,
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I'm not kind of catching you there, Only Me. 10% or 40% ops, says Muad. Oh, we're getting, there's been no little notification from the team that we're getting only 10%. It's going to be 40%, my friend. At the end, guys, we'll answer questions if you guys have, where am I going to start if I have this many? We'll go back to all that, guys. But again, Mr. Only Me, I don't know what you mean there, my friend. It's from the chat. Start Tech from the season before. Says Todd Bigot.
I think it's for the 10 versus 40%.
Oh,
but I think you went.
Yeah, that was just a one-time fling they did. Yeah. It's not set in stone, and we have been notified that it's going to happen again. So we're presenting you guys that it's going to be 40%. You're getting your stars back as normal. Okay.
Yeah, that was done for 2 reasons. Like, that was one, to appease a lot of people that had just been calling for a reset for a long time. Of course, it wasn't a full reset, but it was pretty darn close. And then 2, that was also done to potentially stop certain game exploitative measures that certain players may or may not have been doing. So that also made it a lot harder for them to do what they had done and they were entrenched in. So it was 2 birds, 1 stone. But that bird is now dead, so... both birds are dead, really.
Right.
So
Cameron,
no more stones.
Yeah, Cameron says, if you are non-IT, consider staying in 2 or 3 ER and saving keys unless you want to lose all your troops, says Cameron. Good. That's a good point, Cameron. Todd, please, buddy, says Only Me 2.0. Yeah. Falcor says, people with starting tech advantages earned it, in my opinion, says Falcor. Of course. Simply not fair because it's been going on since season 2, says Only Me 2.0.
But that argument's done because we had the reset. So moving on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the point. So that's why we had to do it, right? Just to kind of like quell that discussion.
Yeah. In a sense, it kind of
reset. So what can we say?
Yeah. Guys, when we had the 10%, right? I mean, those same players still made it to the top, right? Like it's just, there's just good players that just.
There were a few anomalies that season, but by and large, this is what we saw. Yes.
Sure. So, yeah. So, guys, after we finally come to 5th ER and we get the last of the mine family, shock mines. So now at this point, we have regular mines, bull mines, and shock mines. No troop health. And interesting to see what will happen. This, after 5th ER, opens a smorgasbord of new troops, guys. We have Seekers. We have Bombardiers. We have Rocket Choppas. We got those awesome Cryoneers we all have to unlock. And Scorchers. We got a lot of troops coming between 5 and 6 ER, gentlemen.
Yes.
But let's just again recount. Do we have heavy choppers yet? Negative. We have only heavies. So I don't know. Will your Bombardier heavies work without Kavan? I don't know. But then what interesting is seeing that we have Scorchers. Those are really heavy duty meat shields. Could that be something? I don't know. Could we run to another meta with Scorchers involved? I don't know. But they're all there. Any feedback from you, fine gentlemen, about what do you guys think about this node? Are you seeing what could be viable?
I mean, it's dead end node, the Scorchers, but I mean, yeah, they might be strong insofar as the fact that you've got nothing really heavy up front. Maybe you picked up tanks from earlier. Maybe you're still tanking it.
Yeah, or maybe skanks or something. I don't know.
Bullet tank bombardiers even. I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas for what all we could combine with what's available at this point.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go that way because it's an awful lot of keys. Like I wouldn't want to pick up Sparky if I could avoid it. And Scorchers, they might be good for a bit, but then the heavy choppers are coming in 6 CR. So
yeah,
I'd have to be really desperate.
Yeah,
but it's possible.
And you know what, though, guys? You're right. I didn't mention that, but you're right, Shish. I just saw it, too. You have to get Sparky if you want Scorchers, and she's expensive. So, I mean, that's a sacrifice you'll have to make if you so love Scorchers, right? So, yeah, interesting. So, you got Seekers. But look at the path, guys. I mean, you can jump from 5 to 6 pretty quick if you just want to, like, beeline, right? You just go shock, mine, cryo, GBE, and boom, you can go 6 ER. Or you can meander and just kind of get back and go, get one of those awesome troops there and try to utilize them in one of your metas or a meta that might work, right? So interesting, guys, between 5 and 6, what kind of Pandora's box opens up here with different troops that we're allowed to unlock, right? So moving on to 6 ER, oh my gosh, we have to unlock the all-dreaded mech again. Does the mech, is there any hope for the mech, Shishk, ever? I know the tank really didn't. I don't know. Is the mech... Gosh.
Not really, because if you scroll over a bit more, you'll see why no one's going to really waste time with them, because there's the heavy chopper, so, yeah.
Guys, hallelujah. There's our only troop health right there. Okay.
And yeah, there's the troop health. That is the one and only. There it is.
Yeah.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it.
You're going to want it.
And don't miss it. And then below the mech, guys, there's the med kit. See, that's all. It's everywhere all the health is. You got troop health, med kit, and Dr. Kavan all together in one little area, right? So this is like the hospital department after 6 ER. You got everything you need to better keep your troops alive. Also, the heavy choppers come with a plethora of... Now, again, see, I will say... I think even heavy choppers need to be a little more expensive for the value they offer. They need to be a little bit more expensive on maxing as well. I think that's just kind of, you compare it to the mechs, it's like, it's the same cost. It's just, there's something wrong there, Johnson. All right. But you guys can see then we have a multi-node to the right of the mech. We got another laser 2 potentially. That's pretty hot, guys. Laser 2s with all that, with the DBD that we have so far. Mind you, we only have 50% DBD this season as well, right, Shishk? That's it. 50%.
Yeah, and you get that very early on too, potentially. So
yeah, so
that's what I mean. It's like things are just, they get rough. They start off probably okay-ish because we're still building defenses or whatever. Because some people are going this way, some people are going that way. But then as we're all kind of moving forward into late 3 ER, 4 ER, 5 ER territory, ooh man, gives me the shivers. It just looks like it could be really rough.
It could be rough.
It doesn't get good until you hit the 6 ER, I don't know, the clouds part and everything's good. You got the good Dr. Kavan, you got a med kit finally, you got the heavy choppers, you got your troop health. Things take a big shift at 6 CR.
Yeah, guys, because by this time, if you go get bombardiers, then you have that meta that always seems to form, one way, shape, or form on a season. Heavy chopper, bombardier, and Kavan. That could be something. And you got medkits, like you said, and you have troop health. You can add more health to your bombardiers, more to your heavy choppers. It's the clouds part, right, Shish? Like you said. So you got that, and then we also have our last final GB ability here, guys, at the end here at 6 ER, just before 7, the Super Warrior. Let's take a look here. I think we have it down here below. Let's go. There he is. Gosh, it just goes right down.
A bit too late in the show, right? He comes late to the party.
Yes, he does come late to the party. I like his it just looks cool. Now, Shishk, this one here, we have a little bit more data here for the Super Warrior.
Yeah, he's super. He scales pretty well too. So if he is something that you're going to play with, well, here's all the data you need to know, because he's going to swing once every 8 seconds. What we've got is health listed, his DPS, his damage per second. If you want to do damage per swing, divide that number by 0.8, and you'll find the answer. And we also got health per second, and because keep in mind he heals himself too, right?
Yes.
But again, that's healing with every swing. So if you want to know the actual health per swing, divide that number by 0.8. Just couldn't fit all those numbers in that little chart space, otherwise I would have provided them. But there you go. And his cost is a little bit up front at 8 GBE, and then just 5 subsequent for 5 for each initial additional use. So he's pretty valid. You can probably throw 3 or 4 of them in the end and not pay for it too much. But you got to find a good opportunity for him. Keep in mind he has a slow effect. Whenever he hits, he also slows down. So that can be really good for taming a rocket launcher or a shock launcher or something like that.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get shot by a boom cannon.
Yeah, because when he swings, guys, he kind of cryos the defense, right, Shishk? He kind of cryos it, so it slows it down. So maybe a rocket launcher or whatever, you could throw them on there. Or if you have a bunch of GB, you could kind of do a quasi Super Warrior rush on an ER, maybe throw a smoke under there and let him come out and hit it hard. I don't know, who knows. But there's the data there, guys. Again, big shout out to Shishkavavar for compiling that. Let's go up and go back to the tech tree here. After 7 ER, folks.
OP.
Go ahead. Yes.
Just one question before 7.
Sure.
We got the rocket choppers in 5 years.
Yes,
right?
we did. We did.
So if we might have bullets and with the heavy choppers, do you guys think that Airwolf might be a thing at this stage?
You know what? Good question. Shish, you want to answer that?
So now we're talking about when things get better at 6 CR. Like everything is going to change, right? The attacker, I think, has more things available to them. Yeah, absolutely. I think Airwolf could be an option. Especially looking at the decks. Like we haven't even talked about the decks, but there's a common theme this season with all decks. There are no front ramps. So every single deck this season only loads from the right side. And for 6 and 7 ER, they both have a very small mid right side ramp. So I could see a lot of opportunity for just getting your troops just off to the side and around the bases or whatever with HCRC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point there. We forgot about the rocket chopper unlock there, but you're right, guys.
But can I actually call a specific final meta? Not really. I mean, it's probably going to be something between HCRC and HC Bombardier, kind of like normal. Of course, we'll have these extra abilities to support our hits.
Yes, exactly. It's just, so guys, there's a lot of different offensive metas that might arise in the end, could differ. Like we've come to the conclusion that, I mean, there might be a few squeaky clean Seeker players that could muster a victory over somebody, but I mean, it's with all the mines and DBD and the Seekers. It could be tough, but it's not out of the woods yet. But I just don't think many people will. I mean, I know me, I wouldn't. Seekers.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for Seekers.
It doesn't look good for
Yeah,
Seekers.
with no troop health and all the defenses unlocked before the Seekers, unless you're a Seeker God.
Yeah.
Which I'm not at all. So I'm not even going to try.
Right.
That's me.
Yeah. No, guys.
Yeah,
So
shock launchers and shock mines are both available before Seekers. And when you get Seekers, you won't even have troop health till 6 CR. So it's rough.
It's going to be rough. So again,
just one more question
go ahead.
out of ignorance.
No.
Does the crystal shield projector affect aerial troops or just ground troops?
That's a good question.
Huh.
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
gonna guess that it does affect aerial troops.
It
Yeah.
would be nice for the rocket choppers, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
The reason I'm saying that is 'cause, like, you can medkit them as well, right? So
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
but
it will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but against like a cannon or a boom cannon, maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know. We got to do some testing on that and see. We can get back to you guys on that for sure. Papucho, the real battle will be around 5 to 6 ER. I think you're correct, Papucho. It's when that start unlocking different troops.
Yeah.
It'll definitely change the metas. Definitely. Amy Chan.
And that'll
good
be a
morning.
weird transition. Because, you're going to see the base riders probably really strong at the end of that meta. But then as you hit 6 CR, then people that have that offense, they're going to break right through that defense potentially, right? So there's going to be a changing of guard right around then, too.
Yes, indeed. So, guys, really crazy. Good morning to you, Amy. Welcome, Amy, guys, to the chat. Let's go, guys. So 7 ER, finally, the last of the Mohicans here. We get some interesting nodes here. We have Mark III grapplers, a SEMO, hot pots, 2 hot pot 3s. We got a shock blaster too. I'm kind of sad that the shock blaster wasn't a 3. I mean, come on, man, it's the end of the tree, bro. No, I'm just kidding. But wow, look at that. We got more mines, as we all know, and then our last 2 abilities, troop damage and more building health. So a whopping 100% building health will be awarded this season. But again, guys, 7 ER, if you can get here, you can get more building. The building health is crazy. Like, you're adding more health. If you can't reach 7 ER, the 7 ERs have a way bigger advantage over anybody else. Would you? I mean, obviously that makes sense, right? I mean, like,
well, still deck design matters, but we already know that. So
sure.
Yes, they definitely have an advantage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So guys, looking at the boosts here, we can see what I should put at the end of this Shishk is like put TD, GBE, so people can see at the end of the tree instead of going back to the front to see what's the red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next update.
So, anyways, guys, we have our GBE 200%. You get 200% GBE this season. It's enough to unleash all your heavy choppers if you so choose to try to heavy chopper rush, which, again, I don't know. We'll see. You got 100%.
And all your abilities,
all
right?
your abilities, too.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to throw... Yeah, exactly. So, who knows? We'll see. We got 100% troop damage this season, folks. There's a lot of damage. I mean, 100%, not bad. Only 50% troop health, guys. That is it, my friends, and only 50% DBD this season, and you get 100% building health. So it's going to be interesting. I'm really interested to see what kind of metas form. We know towards the 5-6 as you unlock bombardiers, heavy choppers, it's going to probably come into that heavy chopper, bombardier, whatevs, and maybe you got rocket chopper, heavy chopper, who knows, Airwolf, like you said, Mr. Silva. And I don't know, it'll be interesting to see, guys, what forms, but there are your boosts for the season. And again, the full tree totals again. We like to compile this data, Shish. For what reason again? What's the reason for this? So we can kind of gauge?
Well, just so we can compare trees relative to other trees, right?
Yes.
So you got to like take this data, compare it to a previous, tree. But it tells us when something's a little bit heavy or a little bit off the normal.
Yes.
And in this case, yeah, we saw it because I think the normal token count somewhere around 41 million, and this is almost 47 million. So we saw a pretty big increase in the total tokens. And that's if you unlock everything in the tree, which of course no one's going to do. But it's still, lick your thumb, stick it to the wind, gives you some kind of idea of the weight of the tree. And this one's a little bit heavy on the tokens.
Yeah, MBJ in the chat says Crystal Shield will work on every type of troops. Okay. MBJ said it, guys. Okay. So again, if you guys really like this new boosting like timeline of boosts, basically what this does, guys, I'll explain a little bit what these numbers mean. The yellow numbers you see as we progress during the tree, that's the initial time you unlock that boost, right? So if we go look up where that 50 is for the troop health, it's right where the troop health is on the tree. So it's like a timeline. So you'll see at this point, we unlock the troop health. And at that point, we've already had 150 GBE, 50 troop health, 50 DBD, and 50 building health. So it kind of like, it helps you learn like, well, if I'm right here, how much boosting will I have? We call it the boosting timeline. And it just lets you know, and you can see that goose egg 0, there's the troop health. And you can see every time you unlock a boost, it'll be yellow. Any changes will be yellow. So I hope you guys enjoy that. It helps you. I know Shishki said it helps you a lot, right? When you're planning.
Well, yeah, because you're not having to scroll back and do all that counting up on your own. You can just look straight down and see what's available at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. So there you guys go there. Moving on to the chests. You would ask, how much chest contents are we getting this season? Again, here they are. 11 in wood, 220 on the upgrade tokens, 12, 250,000. 13 for iron, 270,000, gold 14, 300,000. And again, guys, we look between gold and diamond. We always say every season, get your butt to diamond as soon as possible, right, Shish? Because look at the 3 key jump, and definitely that could mean everything. Because how many times are we short?
Keep in mind. Yeah, and it's really important this season too, because we're back on the standard tech and chests. It won't be the 20% bonus that we had last season, where a lot of people were able to get to 7ER and experience the final meta. This season, it's still going to be for the select few. So I think the early bird gets the worm, So I think it's going to be very important, again, to get to that diamond chest if you're looking at all the way at the end of the tree. If you want to get that building health, if you want to get that troop damage, you kind of need to get into diamond early. I haven't done all the numbers, but just the general feeling tells me that's correct.
Yeah, guys. So diamond is seriously, you got to get there as soon as possible to reap in all the benefits of, maybe getting the even tech at the end of the tree. So definitely there's that. And then legendary, which, not everybody hits, but some do. You get 21 keys, 470,000 upgrade tokens. Now you're asking, what's the decks look like? Shishk was mentioning there's only one ramp. It's on the right side. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at it, guys. So 2 ER here. Again, right side, little narrow opening. I like it. It's cool. It's unique. It's different. There's your 2 ER.
No flares.
No flares.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, no flares.
Yeah.
You know what would be also cool in Update Shish? Maybe on each of these screens, put what we don't have is like gunboat abilities or something. Maybe like asterisk, no flares at this point. What, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, but people can figure that out too. We've spoon-fed them enough, We don't want them to become, well, whatever. Yeah, dependent, I guess would be a better word than the one I was thinking. Yeah,
right. So, guys, if you look at 2 and 3, kind of similar. The ramp's a little bit wider, on 3, obviously a lot wider, but it's wider.
And it goes deeper.
And it goes deeper. Yeah. So there's your 3 ER and 4 ER, which is, I think, is I mean, it's a bigger ramp on the left, but you can see that it opened up a little bit more.
A note on 3 ER, real quick. So 3 ER is going to be good, and it's going to be nasty. You'll have some nice ability to put some good defenses in there and stuff, and make those heavy rushes go all over the deck until people get barrage and explosive critters.
Ooh.
Then you just really better hope you're in 4 ER because they're going to be able to probably take out 2 of your ERs with the abilities.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to see a rapid meta transformation in 3 ER over time. That's all I want to say. Yeah, that's my prediction.
Yeah. So again, do you want to stay in 3 ER long, guys? Just FYI, like Shish said, there's crystal.
Maybe you do.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to throw down the critters and the explosive drones. You know, I mean, hey, yeah,
rock and roll, man, absolutely. But good point there. Thank you, Shish, for backing that up there. Awesome. 4 ER, guys, is where it gets dirty. You can have a really dirty 4 ER, friends, in this meta. I mean, in this season. There it is, right there. Ramp opens on the left-hand side of the ship. A lot more.
Yeah, rocket launchers across that gap work wonders, ladies and gentlemen. They work wonders.
So it'll be interesting, guys. 4 ER is going to be a death match. This is where I think, maybe Shish thinks too, where a lot of fizzles could happen, where it's the players are winning by only destruction and not all ERs. It's not to say everybody will, but this is where the probability of most fizzles might even occur. Just because at this point, I mean, like we did testing, folks, and I'm not saying I'm the best player. I'm a guinea pig, I guess, but I mean, it's not easy.
There was nothing obviously wrong with the different approaches you were taking. You were taking different approaches to try to see what would work. And it was pretty rough no matter which way you came, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, 4 ER could be the death trap for a lot of players and resulting.
And the other reason why 4 is going to be nastier potentially is because, like we were talking about in 3, you're not going to want to stick around in 3 unless you're probably going to be part of that fun fest, that love fest. So because of that, I imagine that you'll see more people kind of maxing out defenses or getting all the defenses probably in 4 ER.
Right.
So that's where things really get spicy. Yeah.
Right. So then we go to 5 ER.
So then
go ahead.
Afterwards, it's like a walk of shame till 6 ERs.
Yeah, it's a walk of shame till 6 ER.
Yeah. It's just going to be brutal. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got so anyways, guys, again, until 6, like you said, the walk of shame. I love it. We got these cool little lingos that we go. But again, a walk of shame, guys, until 6 ER. 5 ER, interesting. Again, the same kind of deck. Again, mind you, it's only 1 ramp, guys. There's no 2 ramp split drop kind of stuff. The front of the ship is just always just there. So that's the first time I've ever seen that in a season, right? I don't think we've seen anything else. But
oh yeah.
So 5 ER, guys, looks interesting. At this point, we do have, I believe, rocket choppas. Wait. Yeah. We have rocket choppers,
bombardiers, scorchers, Sparky. The Seekers are there.
Seekers are there too, but
no tank for the rocket choppers though. I'm not gonna go there.
Yes,
because I'm not good enough.
Exactly.
They're gonna die.
Yeah, unless. But at this point, though, Mr. Silva, at this point you have critters to distract if you need to, right?
Yeah.
You have shock bomb and you have smoke. So I mean,
it might work.
It might work to those that know how to really run the show with rocket choppers only. You know,
smoke is just if you went barrage more than likely.
Yes.
So it depends if you got barrage or not. If you have smoke, you probably also have barrage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what's up, Slim Booter? My buddy Slimmy Booter. What's up? Guys, so there's 5 ER. And again, we noted that 6 ER is when the Pandora's box of all kinds of metas could emerge, right, Shishk? And
yes, that's going to be where it just that's the slugfest. You want to get a real nasty fight fest going on? That's it. Okay. It's gonna get dirty, ladies and gentlemen.
It's gonna get dirty, birdie. Okay, so 6 ER, guys, is when the gloves come off, and my splint there for my finger. No, this is when it gets just bone crushing. Like, yeah, I will beat you with my heavy chopper bombardier, or no, I will beat you with my heavy chopper rocket chopper, whatever. Or Seekers. All the Seeker gods might win too, but
yeah, and you get the troop health finally, so mines aren't just totally obliterating your troops. They still hurt, but you have a chance to save them with med kits, which are also available. Yeah. So 6 ER really comes to the tables. Yeah.
But it's shish kebabber. We did testing, guys, and we do testing to help you and kind of guide you, let you know, like, that's why we're saying 6 is a slugfest, right? Because obviously you got a bunch of troops and we've seen it. It's 7, guys. Look at the deck openings right there. A very small ramp on 6 and a very small ramp on 7. So you aren't split dropping on this. You know, you could be delay dropping on the ramp, but no split dropping, folks.
Front-loaded compacts might work well. It was one of the defense designs that I tested. Like originally, I had kind of a spread-out 6CR that was nasty, but Op was stomping through that with ease for the most part as a 6CR player. So I went to a 6CR front-loaded compact, and it was rougher, but I mean, he still made it through. And then keeping the same design, I just went to 7ER, added the new protos and the stats, and just kept the front-loaded 7 at that point. And I mean, you were still able to get through it, but it was definitely rougher as a 7ER opponent.
Yeah.
Like the 7 versus 7, there was a lot more favor to the base at that point.
Yeah.
But 6 versus 6, the attacker really has the advantage.
Yeah.
It would appear. Yeah.
So guys, 7ER with the added protos like the grappler, that the building health really adds a dimension to the defensive layout that, you know, it'll still get taken down, but fizzles could happen. Okay. And again, Shish Kebab, we tested this on a compact,
Yeah, and I mean, in total, we're talking. I mean, it's not that many hits, guys, because this junk takes time and with a lot of time just to make the darn tree. I mean, we probably did what, like 6 attacks on the 6 and 7 ERs, and we probably did about maybe 10 at the 4 ER level.
Yeah,
just to give you guys some numbers.
Yeah,
I mean, so that's about it.
TX Ranger said this is screaming Airwolf season. Perhaps TX. We did test the heavy chopper, rocket chopper, and it provided good results in some instances, my friend. So, guys, look.
But that's going to be a lot. That's going to be meta dependent too, right?
Yes.
I mean, if a lot of people are doing HCRC, then bases are going to be built to counter HCRC. Then that opens up doors for the bombardiers. So a lot of this stuff is based on human behavior, which very hard to predict.
Very hard to predict. Absolutely. So, guys, there are your layouts and everything. Again, you want this tech tree planner? I mean, look, it just got bigger, bro. Like we have the special gunboat abilities, the super drones. The reason why I say super drones because we got the super warrior up at the top here saying.
How do we know he's super?
I'm super.
There you go.
Because he's super. So I don't know why I'm calling them super drones, but whatever. They're super drones in their own little way, but they're explosive drones. But we got all the gunboat abilities, guys, in yellow. They're going to be there for one season, as we know. So that's just like a temporary, like, hey guys, look at these. And we made them a lot larger because you're gonna want to see them. We decided not to put them at the bottom of this awesome chart data down here because we already know that, and you can always resort to that. But they're there right there. All the other data is there as well. Big shout out to my buddy 3 Dots for providing that data for us. And then at the end, the Warships commander and that Chinese writing there. Shish, would you like to translate that for our friends?
Oh man, put me on the spot. To copy is shameful or something like that. I think it's what it says. Yeah.
Anyway, so that's that. And guys, there it is right there. I would like this. Now we can enter Q&A mode. Does anybody have any questions for us this season that we could answer? Low troop health, though, says Amy Chan. Indeed. Not sure about Rocket Chopper, says Amy Chan. Not sure about Rocket Choppers. Mr. Khan says a lot of fizzles on the card this season, I think. Low troop health, low TD, says Mr. Khan. Yeah, you could be right there. Only 4 boom cannons, though, Amy. Only 4 boom cannons.
5.
No, 5.
Potentially 5,
Yeah, potentially 5 because you have that multi-node, my friend.
Yeah.
Please tell 3 Engines Rooms attack tip, says MBJ. Well, I mean, you guys, listen, we don't want to go off and say, hey, this is going to work, whatever. But you can see in 3ER, again, I love how this chart works, guys, because 3ER, you look down, boom, you got 3ER. 4, boom, you got 4. 5, boom, 5. You get to...
I mean...
What?
We can address the question too. There's just no exact answer. That's
Go ahead,
the problem. I mean, the options are okay. If someone gets bullet, they're probably going to be trying to use bullet and heavies. They'll probably be using taunt. They'll probably be trying to heavy rush your base. They might be using warriors too, because technically warriors are faster than heavies. But without troop health, just write the warriors out, okay? I just don't see that happening. But you might have bullet heavier if you have to contend with. So the mine's going to be really, really important to help stop that. But then you've also got heavies and Zukas, right? So you're going to see a lot of people doing heavy Zuka hits, some with them without bullet. And then you've also got people that are maybe going to get rifles, and they might do rifle Zuka, or they might do all rifle. It really depends. It depends on the bases you go up against. The flamethrower is going to be very strong in 3 ER. Probably one of the most strongest defenses that you can get. So that's going to stop a lot of those, or really slow down a lot of those attacks that we were just talking about. So if you want a tip for 3 ER, my tip is go flamethrower.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Another thing too, guys, I will think that bullet shock knuckles might play huge this season. Think about it, right? That's just another shock. And he does great. If you can get a bullet shock knuckle out, it packs a punch.
Yeah,
right? Go ahead,
because this is the thing. Like, as we've seen the stats kind of progress through the whatever we're calling it here, your boost timeline or whatnot. One thing is very clear. Like, we keep getting GE, but not much in the way of anything else. So what does this mean for our play style? It means we need to use it. We need to use it effectively. And we have the ability to do that because there's a lot of different abilities to choose from, some that we're not even used to having. The point is, with Bullet, he is also a great use of GBE. He's usually a very good GBE value, and it's going to be very important because we're going to seek GBE value in order to do well this season.
Yes, good point. Good point. Yes, go ahead.
There's a recurring question about super warriors following flares or not.
No,
they don't.
Surrender to super. Or good question. No, they do not. Well, we hope not. Boogaboo Boom. Do you have any pets, Op? Yes, 4 children. I'm just kidding. No, I don't have any pets. No, I don't. Thank you, Shlomi BE. Great job, guys. Thank you so much, Shlomi. Let's see. Chad Saloka says sometimes when I Hail Mary flare an ER, the fiddles walk right up to it and don't target it. Why? Because you didn't flare the ER. You might have flared the ground, my friend.
Well, if it was diddles, right?
I'm saying it's fiddles, but I'm assuming he's
the cryo diddles were different, but those are a different story.
Yes, maybe you're speaking the cryo bombardiers, Chad. But no, if you're flaring the ERs, make sure when you flare it, you'll see the little target around the ER light up, meaning you flared it, right?
Yeah.
If you don't, you hit the floor or the ground, and they'll walk up to that. I've done that many times, man. So that's the way that goes.
Yeah, and especially if you throw that flare behind the ER, you won't even see the fact that it's on the ground, and you're just like, what's going on?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's probably what happened.
Maybe Chad was trying to flare over a sky shield or something or whatever. But no, definitely, guys, make sure that you see that target light up if you hit the ER, and then that way they will stop. They won't run up. They shouldn't do that. Let's see. Should I max bullet at start? Says MBJ. That's your decision, man. He's expensive. I think Tick 3 is the ideal rank. Papucho, the star at 2 to 3 ER has become always the same. Heavy rushes or maybe at heavy Zuka meta with bullet, but I will be the same, says Papucho. Yes, the only thing, though, Papucho, is with no troop health, man, you got to watch the mines because, like we said earlier, max Zukas will die on one mine. So got to be careful on that.
Yeah.
Show the timeline of boosts if you could.
Yes, sir.
Just right where we're at with the 2-3 ER zone.
Oh, yeah.
See, this is the problem. That's ice. There's no offense. Yeah. So most seasons don't start like that. So that's going to be a little bit different.
Yeah. Good point, guys. Again, at this point, there's only ice. There's no troop damage. So your Zukas are only going to shoot what they are at max. And so, there's no heavy health, troop health for heavy.
So I totally agree. It's going to start that way, but I think we're going to transition into something pretty ugly pretty fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it possible to add the planner on how many gear wheels we get for each upgrade? It's the same for every upgrade. We've added those guys for multi-nodes. See, you get 25 when you unlock that one. You get 25 there, 50 when you get that multi-node. We've done that, but it's the same for every. What's it every tip?
I mean, we could make a key for it, but I mean, I can explain it real quickly. Again, it's sometimes we just assume it's common knowledge, right? Yeah. So we don't. I mean, anyway, it's obviously not. So. When you unlock a node, that's worth 5 tech. And then every upgrade is 5 more additional, right? So what I mean is you unlock, that's 5. Then rank 2 is 10, rank 3 is 15, rank 4 is 20, rank 5 is 25. You add all those together. So a fully maxed node is 75 tech.
Yeah, we could add that. We could maybe add that.
But that works for every node, so that's why we don't really put it in there. But yeah, we could maybe do something. We try to also make this not language dependent. we try to make this more international. So we try to keep as much English off of it as possible. We do our best job. So that's another like design constraint we put on ourselves when we make this.
Right, absolutely. Okay, so let me see. Let's see here. Okay, Amy says LMAO, 4 children. Okay, Amy. Brad 54. There can be worse than pets at times, especially when they become teen. Okay, thanks. Naz YT. How many cryobomb abilities are there at max rank? Cryobomb abilities? Wait.
None?
None, my friend. There's no cryobombs.
There's no
cryobombs this season. Casamar says, what's up? Hi, Brad. Chad says, thank you. I will try to be more precise. Thank you, Chad. That's awesome, brother. Good luck. Valcor, no bombardiers do some dumb stuff too. They get way close. Then they need to sometimes. Well, yeah, I mean, they do act pretty normal. I don't know what you mean by that, Falcor. You got to just make sure you're flaring them right. If you flare them right, they should be fine. Let's see. Megana Gala guy says, "Hey, Casamar, hello to you. Tell me about it, Brad." Okay, Cameron. Op said turn up the ice a while ago, and they listened. We all called for a little bit of changes, guys, and I don't know if it's direct result from us saying it, but it looks like it could lean that way, right, Shish? We got.
I personally, yeah. And if I turned up the ice, if I was making a tree, I'd do it at the end of the season. But I'm just glad we got a rough patch here either way. But I personally like to go into a final meta that's all icy and nasty. But hey, you know what? I'm happy with this too. It's different. We got these different abilities, so it's going to be another fun season.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite as fun as last season. I really enjoyed last season. That was an awesome one. But I think when you compare it to all other seasons except last season, this is the best one we've seen yet.
Yeah. Absolutely. Jacka13924 says, could this be the end of no IT players? We kind of scratched our heads saying non-IT players are not going to love this season so much. Because
and that's part of the reason I would put ice at the end of the tree, not at the beginning. Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel for the non-IT players. I just, the solutions, I just don't know what we could do to better assist them. There are some, but I don't know. I guess the best solution is just get it. But it's if you can, we understand that as well. But
the problem is this:
go ahead,
they're going to be able to collect their chests, but they're obviously not going to be competing for top rank. Because of that, they're not going to get to diamond right away, which I think means they're going to have a really hard time maxing out 7 or reaching even tech. And that would be the only saving grace for a non-IT player, is if they can achieve even tech and then on the last couple of days actually get a shot at competing. I think that's going to be tough this season.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for my non-IT friends for sure. Let's see here. Thank you, Surrenda. Nice update. Happy Fizzle season ahead of all, including me, says Surrenda. Okay, nice. How many explosive drones are they able to use at max rank? You can get 5 drones. We have the data provided down in the explosive drones here, my friend. You can see here, explosive rank at rank 1. You get 5 drones spawned at each rank. This is telling you how much damage they will explode and how much health they gain per each rank. So you get 5 drones spawned every time you use them. And at rank 5, they get a little more health, but the damage is what we're really eyeballing here, folks. 10,000 per drone. That's 50K, right? So 50K. That's a 10,000 per drone, right, Shish? That's 10.
Yeah.
Huh? No.
2,000.
That's why the name of the row is total explosion damage.
Total.
Yeah.
Oh, total explosion. Okay. OP, scratch that off. They do a total of 10,000 between all the 5. So that's 2,000,
Yeah, I didn't want to put the individual damage because what's the point? Exactly. Everyone's going to be trying to multiply by 5. Yeah. So I'll just go ahead and multiply by 5 for you.
Okay, so OP needed that little rundown too. Guys.
No, it's okay.
It's total.
Honestly, it's a pitfall anyone can make, so it's good that you did it,
Total explosion, guys, is you'll get 10,000 for the 5 drones, not 50,000. That'd be way over excessive. But 10,415 for the 5 drones. So that's what we're really eyeballing, thinking that could really be something. So if you throw out 4,
it's a great GBE value.
Yes,
at 5 initial and 5 subsequent. Yes, it's really good. It's the best GBE value per damage out there. It's better than artillery. It's better than barrage.
Yes, and guys,
but the only trade-off is it costs about 2 mil to upgrade in tokens, right?
Yeah. So absolutely. So that's good, guys. We got that out of the way. Let's see. Anybody else coming in with a question here?
OP, there's a recurring question from MBJ Rakin.
Okay.
How many drones will destroy level 2 ER? I answered that, but maybe you could in the chat. But maybe you could you guys could confirm that.
A level 2, you mean a 2 ER? Well, we look
at 2 ER.
At 2 ER, guys, you get, I think, 20,000 HP. It's like the 3 ER. So 2 drone boxes will do it.
I already answered that.
Yeah.
But maybe it has to come from you guys.
Well, no, you did. But see, the thing is, though, you'll get drones after 3 ER, and you might face a 2 ER at 3 ER. But if you don't, it'll still be the same because 3 ER is still 20K, and well, you got building health during here, so it's going to probably be 3, right? That's 30,000. Yeah, it's going to be 3. Three drones, 3 boxes of drones, guys, to take out an ER. So that's why
that's 30 GBE plus 2 for the smoke. Yeah.
So Shishkovar, that's why you're saying don't stick around 3 R too much, right?
Yeah.
So there we go. Let's go. Let's see. RKYT, please show from the initial tree. Yeah, no, guys. Hey, listen.
Naz is asking, can the drones be destroyed by near defenses? Yes, they can.
Yes.
That's why we also look for health. Yeah.
Yes.
And mines too. Yeah.
Yes.
Mines will get them.
So that's why, guys, because we know that when you throw the drones, they have that little initial like charging time. I think it's like 2 seconds before they explode, or 3. I don't know. But that's why under smoke's the prime way to utilize them. And
this is also why we barrage that ER first before you throw the critters down, because if your combination of taking an ER down involves barrage and these explosive drones, it's to your benefit to always throw at least 1 barrage on the ER, because that way if there are any mines there, they're gone.
Yes.
And then it's ready for your critters to come do their work.
Yeah, so when I was playing that with Shish, I was barraging first and then throwing the drones second, because the damage was already taken from the ER, and then they kind of finished it off. So yeah, good question, my friend. Mr. Ferns, I reach leg every season. Ferns Mac, you're exceptional. That's why. Megana, I reach rank 20 to 22 every season without IT too. That's pretty amazing. Good job there, Megana, with no IT, rank 20. That's amazing. I have IT and I just hit 22 by itself, so I'm right there where you are. Okay. Let's see here. I reach every season 25 without IT, says CRA. Wow. Yeah. CRA, you're awesome too, my friend. Good. My hat's off to all you non-IT players who can really compete.
Well, this would be quite a challenge for you big gunner non-IT players. So hats off to you for this one. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe next season when CRA, hey guys, it wasn't so easy this time. No, I'm just kidding. No, but nonetheless, guys, my hat's off to all non-IT players that really try to compete and do good job. You guys are amazing. Rock and roll. Okay, anybody else? Would drones take out mines in theory?
Yes.
Yes, they do. Their explosions will take out mines.
After they set, like they have to set first. Like you can throw them on top of mines. They won't kill the mines till they're not shocked anymore. And the moment they become unshocked, the mines will die.
Yes, they will definitely. Absolutely. I mean, you could also throw them out too, and they charge first, and then they'll run. They can run over mines as well, but if you want to throw them before the mines, right, or whatnot. So they will do that.
Yeah, they run to the nearest building, whether it's defensive building or just a building. They just run to the nearest building. They don't have any preference, just the closest.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Nas says, can the drones be destroyed? But yes, they can, and yes, I think Shishka answered that already. Let's see. We have a question. Brad, okay, let's see.
Abe says, if the drone's destroyed before the 2 seconds charge, do you lose the destruction completely from that drone? Yes. They have to be set before they can explode, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. They also apparently do not do friendly damage. Like, this might not be true on everything, but what we did see, or what I saw, was we had critters and explosive drones on an ER. And the critters were munching on the ER when all the explosive drones went off. And I was like, oh no, the critters. But after the smoke cleared, the critters were still alive.
Yes.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. It was. Let's see here. A lot of big guns in chat. Okay. Will Brick be useful this time as we get her on 3 ERs? We mentioned that I just don't think, guys, Brick is on a dead-end node. She is after 3 ER, but we just haven't really, like, if you think about it, like, I mean, base racing early on here, we projected more fizzles at 4 ER. I mean, it's just, there's no troop health. So, I mean, you might be BO rushing your heavies into an ER, but they're going to hit a lot of mines and flamethrowers and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
They're just not going to make it all the way. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean,
if she has any hope this season, it's something we didn't even really look at.
Yeah.
Maybe at the end, maybe around 6 and 7 ER, that might be a chance for her to like become like a really fast hitting hero that might get some good times. Maybe.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
At the times when we're looking at the tree, it just the 42 keys. It's hard to justify that cost. And then I'll mention it's on a dead end node. It's just I would choose. I mean, bullets. Bullets 42 keys too, and I'd rather go with bullet. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Yeah, to save your troops, I think for sure. Even though she has the iron will, but it's really expensive. So
yes, exactly. Let's see here. When a drone. Okay, that's right. Which Proto-Defense I should unlock if I can get max to 3 ER? Proto, the only Proto you have here, we kind of discussed that the Sky Shield will be kind of huge because you won't be able to flare the ER. The amp might come later when we have a lot more junk on our base, like rockets or something. But the Sky Shield seems like that's the first little, choice out the gate on that node. Hey, Op, don't you start planning something, or maybe you will get more subs and like. Don't you start planning some? What? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I don't. Well, did they fix the false rocket chopper flare yet? Says TX Rangers. I don't know. Did they?
Well, I mean, first of all, what do you think the answer is? Secondly, it's not just a rocket chopper flare. There's flare issues with all sorts of troops that don't follow flares. You just happen to see it exacerbated more in rocket launchers, but proto troops like lasertrons and rainmakers and all of them will be very susceptible to it as well. It comes from the targeting subroutine in their algorithms. And somehow or another, when they're trying to retarget onto something, if a flare is thrown down during a small little window of their retargeting, they just seem to completely ignore the flare until some other action happens to where they actually have to pay attention to the flare.
Right.
Like if they get shocked after not following a flare, then they will follow the flare after the shock expires. But so no, nothing was said about them fixing that. I mean, I haven't heard them fixing anything, honestly. So no. Yeah.
Megana says, guys, you know there is an advantage for non-IT players as after getting raided on main base. Okay. Okay. Moist Toast says cluster bomb the front loaded bases. You know what? Bream, that's a good cluster grenade. If the ER is close to the shore, definitely cluster grenade could be something. But that's all you get.
Could be.
I mean,
it could be.
It could be cluster grenade, guys.
Brick has proven herself to be strong in nasty metas like season 1.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Only Me says the dead end nodes usually make the difference, says Only Me. You know what? Only Me, good observation. It's true. We think dead end nodes are always a bad idea, but you're right. Not entirely, man. They can definitely make make it strong and really propel you. Absolutely. They're not always dead, so to speak. I meant you. Why don't you start playing Clash Royale as you might get more subs? Says Megana. I played Clash Quest. That's kind of Clash Royale-ish, right? But just different style. I don't know. I think Clash Royale. It's already had its little spotlight. I think it's kind of whatevs now. RK says this is amazing. I will. Okay, TX Rangers. Let's go. Yeah, guys. So there it is. Tech Tree Planner Season 22. Again, everything you need to know to plan your season. I mean, you know how many keys you start with, what rank you'll start at, how many upgrade tokens you'll start out. You take that information that you learn from those amazing chart graphs up there. You bring it down to the Tech Tree, where you will definitely be able to plan your sprint, right? Or your base ride or whatever. And this is, again, disclaimer, this is before your 4 out of 4 chests, guys, by the way. So this is not including your 4 out of 4 chests, starting tech. And then also, guys, you just see we got our boosts here. Nice timeline. It's a new and improved way to see your boosts. And your ER layouts. I mean, and if you look here, we've included the graphing. You got the little grid lines. We know each building's 3x3, And so you can say, well, is a 3x3 boom gun going to fit right there? Well, now you know with the grid lines there at your disposal. But guys, overall, there is the Tech Tree Planner right there in all its fullest. And if you want one of these in high res, definitely go to my Telegram room. Shish Kebabber pinned it there. And you got to make sure you got to download the file to your device or
That's
your computer.
really important. Don't not listen to what he just said. I know it's double negative, but you have to download it to your device and view it locally. If you don't do that, you're not going to see the high res. You're not going to see the 46 megas of quality that we've baked into this. So you're doing it wrong if you don't download it.
Yeah, you have to download it, guys. Don't just view it as a compressed image. You have to download the file to your device or your computer, and then when you open it up, it should be glorious. It did. We although we updated it, it's increased from 42 to 46 megs now. So, hey, more data requires more size, right? It's bigger. So there it is, guys. That's your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Your little spoon-fed season 22 planning guide for season 22. We call it the ultimate tech tree planner because that's what it is in a nutshell. It's everything you need to know, my friends. Yo, thanks, Tough. Tough says, thanks as always, Op and Shish. Thank you so much. Chad says, thank you, Op and Shish, for this. It's the thing that has made a difference in this game for all of us. The effort is greatly appreciated. Thank you, Chad. That was very kind. I hope it benefits everybody. We don't have to share this with you, but we choose to, right? It's just because we care about the community. And we love
it takes a lot of effort, and this tree took a lot more than our typical tree too, because there was a lot more data collection and a little bit of testing we had to do with these new abilities. I mean, yes, guys, it takes time. So you're welcome. Yeah.
Legend Ehab, hey Op, Shish, ABR. That's not ABR, but ABR, my buddy ABR. It looks like it'll be a tough season. It's good though that I get my top 500 trophy like last season. Says, yeah, Legend Ehab, man, big shout out. If you guys get top 500 this season, that's going to be a great, that'd be a great thing. Definitely go for it. RKYT. Oh, now I understand why. Okay. Brad, thanks for the stream up. Thank you, Brad548. How long's the season, says Muad? It's 4 weeks, my friend. 4 weeks. April 26th, which is Monday, to May 24th. Thank you, Legend. Thanks, opdestroy and the Shish Kebab. Always helpful. Keep it up. Thank you, NazYT. Phil Bach says, thanks, guys. Thank you, guys. Can I be matched with higher ER players than me if I haven't pushed very high? Of course. It just depends on how many ERs you have, and if not, stars. Yeah.
The other way around. Stars then ERs.
Stars then ERs. Yeah, that rhymes. Stars and then ERs. Yeah. So stars first, then ERs, guys. It always starts out with stars, and then if it doesn't find something there, it goes to ERs. Sure. Thank you, TX Rangers. Thank you, Adam Brown. Looking forward to everyone's stream, says Adam Brown. Absolutely. Love this stuff, says Only Me 2.0. Even I moan a lot without the recap. I'm lost. Well done, guys. Thank you, Only Me 2.0. Thanks, boss. I love your stream. Thank you, Muad. Guys, leave thumbs ups on the way out. The algorithms, by thumbs ups, help it reach more people, believe it or not. The algorithms recommend some of these videos to other Boom Beach people that maybe not have stumbled upon my channel, and they can definitely take advantage of this plethora of data and goodness for the next season. It could just be the sparkle in one's eye that helps them maybe buy instant training for one season because they think it's going to be cool, right? It could be all those different kind of culminations that make it good. So definitely, guys, like the video so the algorithms pick up on it. Thank you, Junie, for that. I appreciate it. Junie. Op, do you know anything about the new tribe, says Megana? We have new tribes today? I don't no, not yet, but they'll be coming soon. Thank you, guys. Thanks, boss. Good luck, says Legend. Mr. Freely, how many tiles or damage do the drones do? We kind of went over that, Mr. Freely. They will do at max 10,415 between them all. So they do about 2,000 each at rank 5. And you can target ERs with them, my friend. How much tiles are damaged? They do splash a little bit, right, Shish? Don't they splash a little bit?
Well, yeah, we didn't exactly test that. My guess is it's like artillery splash radius of half tile, probably.
Yeah. Any gameplay to show early, says Cameron FTW. When we did the testing, Cameron, we didn't record it, so I'm sorry we don't have any gameplay to show you. But I mean, we kind of told you what we tried and what worked and over what better worked, I guess. But we don't have any gameplay. I'm so sorry. Something funny. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'm leaving a thumbs down, says Texas Rangers. It's okay, man. Andrew Down, great stream, guys. Thank you, Andrew Down. Waiting for your next stream, OP, says Legend Ehab. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, see, unfortunately, there's a strategy behind what Texas Rangers was saying because, yeah, I mean,
Yes.
like it, guys, put a thumbs up on it, and then the whole world can know about it. And then it won't be as valuable to you, now will it? It's kind of a double-edged sword, but you got to like it, and I'll tell you why you should like it. A, we put a lot of work into it. It's just nice. B, though, if you really want to challenge yourself in the season, this information should be available to everyone. It's one of the reasons we do it. We can keep this to ourselves, right?
Yeah.
But it should be available to everyone because that's just going to make the meta that much harder. It's going to make the game that much better. And like OP was saying, maybe we'll get more people to buy IT, which is great because, I mean, that's how the game makes money. So, yeah, there is that.
And if you're buying Instant Training, guys, we have codes in the shop you can use too. I'll play my commercial. Oh, I don't have my commercial here, I don't think. But use code opdestroy in the shop, guys, and also my buddy Shishk. Again, I'm telling you, use us both interchangeably because we put so much work into this, guys, and it's just a great way to show the support back. Because not only are you getting value for what you spend in the shop, but you're also supporting one of us. That would be greatly appreciated. Mark Bresci says, any chances there will be zombie riflemen? That's a good question because we had zombie Zukas last season. You know what? That would be something crazy if that was the case. Because if that was the case, Mark, everybody would be using riflemen because they would just be repopulating after they get killed by mines or whatever. So that would be interesting. But that's a good question. I mean, hey, you never know. I mean, I don't know. We don't know. Anything could happen, right, Shish?
Well, I mean, it shouldn't be. I mean, last season was a total fluke, and I mean that's been the first time we've seen that type of fluke. So, I don't expect to see it again. But you never know.
Wasn't season 21 Protos? Wasn't it called Protos or was that before that?
Something like that.
I don't know. So maybe because they're a proto troop, right? The zombie Zukas. So
exactly.
So that was probably in line with that.
We also had the Dr. Vitamins at the time, but they didn't work.
Oh yeah, that's right. Envy, good luck on all season of 222. Thank you, MGBK. By the way, Op, your glasses are wonky. Wonky? Oh, they weren't straight. My bad. Okay, thank you, only me. Tiago Rookie, what's up, Daddy? Thanks for the stream that I didn't be able to watch. Ha ha ha. Well, now you can. It's DVR'd, so go ahead and watch it again, Tiago.
Hola, Tiago.
Tiago, we got Mr. Silva on there. Yeah. Bon dia. How do you say? What do you say? How do you say it?
Bon dia.
Bon dia. Okay. Hello, Omar. Welcome to this thing. Code Chicken spelt shish says TX right. Exactly, guys. That's how you do. Mario Astoria Flores. Hey, opdestroy. How are you, my good? I'm good. Great, my friend. Thank you for being here, Mario. Thank you again, Megana. Thank you, Op and Shishk, for the stream. Enjoyed and subbed in from all 4 accounts. Thank you, Megana. Appreciate that. Let's go. Can we get Vampire Zukas in this season? Says probably not. I hope they change that. If it's there again, we'd be shocked and kind of frustrated. But yeah, it should be Zukas. It's Frankenstein Bullet this season, says Falcor. Maybe. Should be in the boombox along with Scully. True facts right there, says only me. Yeah, no, guys. Yeah, I could have put the live stream in the boombox, but it's okay. Yeah. Oh, Lo, it's more boa tarde. Oh, it's afternoon over there in Portugal.
Yeah, it's boa tarde because,
Boa tarde.
Yeah.
Ronnie Willems, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So, guys, there it is right there. If you want this, definitely go into my Telegram. I will throw it up here for the bot to release. It should release. I think the bot was working. Was anybody using the bot today? Bot work. I hope you work. Come on, bot. Oh, there it is. Join my active Telegram server there, guys. So if you click that, you can install Telegram if you never had it. Join there, guys, and it's pinned at the top. And again, you got to download the file. Don't view it as is, as compressed. Download the file to your device or your computer to get it at full res like this, and you'll see it in all its glory. So there it is. I hope you guys plan because this is what you need. There it is. It's everything you need to know.
OP,
Yes.
Since we're coming to the end, I think. Well, let me just say something that this is always a high point for me before every season when you guys do this live Q&A, and for me to be, even if a very small part of it this time, was really special. So really, thanks a lot.
Oh, dude, you're more than welcome, Mr. Silva. I say Mr. Silva because I'll try it again.
João is harder.
Say it one more time. I'll try to repeat it. What is it?
João.
Joam.
That's the sound you're missing, but it's it's close enough.
I know. So that's why I say Mr. Silva, because that's easier for me to say than. But you're welcome, my friend. You're always welcome here. We appreciate your support and just everything that you've thrown our way. I do appreciate.
I thought you had some good questions and insights too, so I thought you had some good value. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, you did.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you. You did point out some great questions and during the thing. So yeah. How do you say good? How do you say good job in Portuguese? Bom
trabalho.
Bom trabalho. Travago?
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Trabalho.
No, but thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, and you're always welcome, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, but we got Ephraim the Faithful also saying bom trabajo. Bajo? Bago. Yeah, so I guess Ephraim is also Portuguese. Awesome.
Well, bon trabajo sería en español, ¿no?
Yeah, Espanol.
Spanish. Trabajo.
Yeah. Kawa Omar, what is the reset percentage? It's 40%, Kawa Omar. We're getting 40% as usual, my friend. Hey, Falcon says, try saying it without putting your lips together at the end. Joam. I don't know, man. Okay.
Mr. Silva's fine.
I love Mr. Silva. I'm sorry. Brian.
Or Dave or Steve.
Okay.
They also call me that. So.
Brian, hello from Colombia. Welcome, my amigo. Tiago's busting the gut there. What was the highest reset ever? Reset. Well, it's always been 40%, but the 10% was the lowest we got back. What they just did a couple seasons ago. Privyet, my Russian friend. All my Russian friends, go to my Telegram room and get this so you can plan like all of us. All right, guys. Only me says, exclamation mark, humble Dave. Fist bump, Mr.
Thank you, only me. Thanks.
I love it, you guys. All right, my friends, that's going to wrap it up for season 22. Now, I'm going to tell you again, just even though I said it multiple times, get to Telegram right now, download the tree, Ultimate Tech Tree Planner, and get planning because season 22 is just around the corner. So, yeah, do it.
Yeah, now figure out the paths exactly. We're going to see all these crazy paths now that people are going to be writing and sharing with one another.
It's going to be nuts. I love it. I love it, guys. It's just going to be great. So get on there. Frida-Leen says, imagine you are brushing your teeth with an electric toothbrush and then say it. Thank you, Falcor. Thank you so much, guys. Season looks great. Tech Tree Planner rocks. Thank you, buddy. And we'll go out, guys, without a bang, and we'll see you on the next one.
Copy that. Johnson, attack that boom cannon. That's some good attacking, Johnson. Boom beat.